It is truly such an honor to be standing up here before all of you talking about Now He Laid Me Down to Sleep. On February 4th of 2005, my husband and I were anticipating the birth of our fourth child. We were having a son, and we named him Maddox Achilles Haggard. Unbeknownst to us, he was born with a condition called myotubular myopathy, which prevented him from moving or breathing on his own. We spent day after day in the hospital by his side with hope and fear in our hearts, questions that had no answers. I tried my best to create and document our time together using my own digital camera. Every time I looked at Maddox through the viewfinder, my vision was blurred by tears. Reviewing the images, I only saw tear-stained cheeks, red swollen eyes, forced smiles, and fear. It was then on February 10th, 2005, that my husband and I had to make the heartbreaking decision to remove our son from life support. He was 6 days old. Hellos were mixed with goodbyes, and my older children met their baby brother for the first and only time. The mother in me knew I had to have his photographs hanging on the wall alongside my older children's. He deserved his own space on our walls. I could not comfortably hang the raw color images that I had taken that showed so much sadness. I wanted heirloom portraits. This is what we needed to bring healing and honor to our hearts and a way to remember and honor our son. My husband contacted a photographer on the images and was told she could book us 2 days from then. He said that would be too late. It was then that photographer Sandy Pooch rearranged her schedule to meet us that evening at the hospital. Sandy created some of the most incredible images of Maddox while he was still alive, and images after he had died peacefully in my arms. These photographs bring healing to my heart while at the same time honor to my son. Words cannot describe the pain I felt physically and emotionally leaving the hospital that night with my arms empty without my son. But I knew deep within my heart I had something waiting for me and that I would see my son's face again through those photographs. Seeing the images, I'm not reminded of the pain and sadness of that evening. I am reminded of the beauty and blessing he continues to be in our lives. Through these photographs, Maddox has a legacy that will be remembered for generations. Because of the healing and hope the images brought to my family, the Now We Lay Me Down to Sleep organization was created with one simple goal in mind, and that is to introduce remembrance photography to families suffering the loss and death of a baby with the free gift of professional portraiture. I never wanted a family to feel that they could not create these memories because of cost. For a bereaved family, there is no tomorrow. There is only now. There are no second chances. There are no retakes. There is a fine line between life and death, and it's called time. Some families may have days with their babies, some only moments. And then there are babies whose only time was spent in their mother's wombs. I wanted to share my stories and let families know that it was still okay to create these memories, even if their baby had already died. There is still a connection and a bond between parent and child, one that can't be broken even through death. Since Now I Lay Me Down to Sleep was created, our volunteer photographers have photographed over 30,000 sessions in over 40 different countries. And yet we still don't have enough photographers to serve families that are requesting our services. Because of this, we train nursing staff to take better photographs with their own digital cameras, and we have volunteer digital retouch artists that can retouch a family's personal photographs. Now I Lay Me Down to Sleep provides remembrance care packages to hospitals in Colorado and a remembrance walk we hope to expand soon to other cities. We have forums and social media outlets that families utilize to share and seek support. While some people may think that Now We Lay Me Down to Sleep photographers only photograph dead or dying infants, our perspective is this: we don't photograph death, we capture love. Now I Lay Me Down to Sleep started because of one mother's love for her son and the generous heart of one professional photographer. We continue to grow today because other families are sharing the stories of their babies, and photographers like yourselves are continuing to give selflessly of your time and talent to help families heal a broken heart. Together, we are changing the way the world views infant loss. Please join us in helping a family create a legacy of their baby for generations to come. Each life, no matter how brief, deserves to be honored.